Hi Leo, thank you for joining me. So we're going to be doing a general message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 9th to the 15th. It's so crazy that I'm saying March, right? It's going so fast. So definitely check your Rising, Sun, Moon, Sun, and Venus for a total message. Remember, these messages are general, guys. Don't try to make them fit if they don't. And those of you who watched any of my videos, if for maybe your rising sign or your moon sign, whatever, that I posted yesterday, you're going to notice I began with the love and then I went into the Celtic cross spread. It didn't feel right to me. So I'm going to start with the Celtic cross spread first and then go into love. Remember, the cross does not have to be connected to the love read. They could be two separate readings, okay? And I am going to be adding the even more extended information into the monthly love reads. To include singles and those of you who are in a complicated relationship as well as in a happy position. So let's get a crowning energy first for you guys having to do with this time period that we're covering from Wisdom of the Oracle. We have blessed. So I do like this. I mean, this is all about some sort of blessing coming in. And this makes sense to me. We're going to talk about in a second what's going on in the sky. But here, this is the thing here though, Leo. You're very blessed in a particular area of your life, but humility is called for now. Okay? Really called for here. There's this idea of you having not gained something by your own desires or actions, and to be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. So there has to be some sort of like coming down to earth, some sort of humility regarding a person or a situation. So in a way, this is suggesting that when it comes to some area of your life, could be a relationship, could be within your career, any area, you kind of hit like rock bottom. And what's required now is nothing less than total surrender. And the gift on the other side is absolutely an incredible blessing. So it's a blessing, but it's a little bit of a caveat. But this should be a very supportive energy for those of you who feel like you've been going through a lot and you're just like, make it stop kind of energy, That is what I'm feeling. I am feeling like a lot of you guys are going through stuff. We do have Mercury going direct in Aquarius on March 9th. And, that is the last chance to mess up, clean up, or revisit what you've been working on during the retrograde, guys. But it's in your 7th house of relationship. So on the 9th, that day itself, the energy is going to be very powerful. It just is. The energy is going to be very weird that day. So really watch communication with anybody that you're in a relationship with. If you're in a business partnership, communication is not going to be so hot the day that Mercury actually, flips energy and starts and goes direct. But then things are going to start lightening up. Right, which is really nice in your 7th house of relationships. And then also on the 9th, we have the full moon in Virgo in your 2nd and your 8th houses. So something needs to change, be let go of, or reconsidered, as with every full moon. But for you guys with the 2nd and 8th house impacted, when it comes to debt, shared resources, shared investments. For others, there can be a recognition that a certain relationship in your life is serving as a catalyst for change in your money sector. So this can have to do with, to give you some examples, a divorce, a new baby, child support, marriage, right? Because that changes the money dynamic, living together. Anything where there is another person involved that's going to impact finances, that that's that energy that needs to be looked at, reconsidered, tweaked a bit if you need to. And then on March 11th, much better energy here. We have a Sun in Pisces, sextiling Jupiter and Capricorn in your 8th and your 5th house. This is great for imagination and creativity when it comes to improving your communication and connections relating to other people's money or shared resources. When it comes to children, things you like to do for fun, as well as connecting to a boyfriend or girlfriend or even a fling. Child support can come in that helps you raise your kids. A loan is given so that you can take part in something that you really enjoy. Sudden money comes in that gives you a freedom to travel or do something really fun. So that is really beautiful. Any of those things can happen on the 11th. And then on the 14th, we have Mars in Capricorn, sextiling Neptune and Pisces. That's happening in your 6th and 8th house. So there's positive initiation and forward movement in the areas having to do with your day-to-day activities, like your workplace, as well as something positive in your partner's resources. So maybe your partner gets a raise, or your partner comes into some sort of money or something like that, or the resources of somebody close to you that somehow benefits you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we have the Lovers card coming into this energy, Leo. Lovers is a Gemini energy, so you might be dealing with the Gemini. This is an awesome energy because, to me, this is a very real card. This isn't about running off into the sunset. This is about you and someone having really solid communication about what's necessary to fix something. Recognition that there is conflict and fissures within the foundation of your relationship, and committing to each other that you both love each other and you both value each other, and that you really want to work on it. And it's working through the conflict. And the energy that blesses this card is through Archangel Raphael, which is just so positive. So this is what I'm getting you guys are coming into. Now, the situation right now, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So this is a Jupiter and Libra energy in the reverse. So Jupiter ruling Sagittarius, this is all about, usually it's about movement forward, and it's happening in that heart space, having to do with, Venus is love. It could definitely be money. And guys, going back to the Lover's energy, this can certainly be you feeling super connected to your work, a business partner, your colleagues, feel really connecting to the environment that you're in. But now you're in this space of, you're not really feeling this movement forward, and you're really not liking how you feel, right? Because again, Libra is the scales, which is about fairness, but also ruled by Venus. So Venus, yes, is the planet of money and love, but also how we feel about being in something, how we feel about being in a certain relationship, how we feel being at a certain job. I'm getting you're just not really liking how you feel, and you're sensing this lack of forward movement. Because normally in the upright, there's this movement forward. And there's no movement here, Leo. There's no movement. But there's almost like the Four of Swords reverse energy is like a stagnation brought on by your own self, because you're not sure what your next step is supposed to be regarding this person or this situation. And then we have the Ace of Wands crossing that, which is a beautiful energy. This is a fire energy having to do with a brand new beginning. So there's this idea of a new beginning, but you really don't know what that even means. You're just not sure. You know that you guys are entering into a new cycle, but you're really not sure how to actually make that happen, if that makes sense. And cycles are constant in every relationship, in every job. We go with the ebb and flow of it all. We have good seasons and bad seasons, right? And then we have the moon reverse. So, all right. So the moon is Pisces energy. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So this is telling me that you guys are having a really, really hard time addressing what it is that you have come to learn that you need. You're realizing that you have certain needs in the relationship. That's why I really like, because if you think about it, not to cut myself off, but Neptune being that dreamy energy, it's what lives underneath, right? That's that moon energy. And in the reverse, it's what's underneath is coming up to the surface. So you can't deny anymore how it is that you feel and what it is that you believe about a person or a situation, whether it has to do with a job, a relationship, whatever. But now it's like, okay, what do you do with that? You're bringing all of these things up to the top, and the desire here is to have a new beginning. I mean, the Ace of Swords are truth and communication and this new beginning, with this new understanding. So I do like this. I feel like there is this ability for healing. There's an ability to heal, but I feel like somebody is getting in the way. Somebody or some situation is getting in the way, Leo. Yeah. Because it's interesting. I feel like there is desire to fix this. Whatever it is, whatever the discomfort is at work, whatever the discomfort is in the relationship, whatever it is. Now we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So you're all kinds of tired of feeling like you need to defend yourself. Why you feel the way you feel, why you do what you do, why you think the way you think, why you want what you want. You're just really tired. period, the end. I'm not even going to labor that point. You're just like you're being made to feel in a situation, however you're resonating with this, that you always have to defend yourself and you don't want to do it anymore. And the energy external to you is the Five of Swords reversed. Now, the Five of Swords is a Venus and Aquarius energy. Okay? Now, in the upright, even though it's a conflict energy, I don't mind it because it's usually conflict towards healing. But in the reverse, this tells me that things are not going to be handled differently because someone else external to you is going to be refusing to do anything differently. You follow? Because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is all about doing something differently than how you've been doing it. Okay? Venus has to do with the heart space. Venus has to do with the connection to money. So whatever's been happening in your area of money, if it's connected to career or relationship, whatever discord's been going on, this person is not going to be doing anything differently. They're just not. They're not going to be doing anything differently, and you're tired as anything defending yourself. So we have in your fear position the Nine of Coins. So you're afraid that this job is going to not end up bringing you what it is that you want, you know? What it is that you want out of life. This is a Venus and Virgo energy. There's not going to be that emotional, mental, and physical support to bring you what you really want in this job, in this relationship, is what you're fearing. This is what you're scared of. But the outcome is the Ten of Coins. So this is a Mercury in Virgo. There's a lot of communication going on here about what's needed to happen. I like this because there's the communication that happens in this energy is very healthy. It's having that open, beautiful, successful conversation regarding money, regarding communication, regarding intimacy, regarding how you guys have each other's back, what you guys do for fun, you know, needing to find a meeting ground where you guys can enjoy things together, you know, because maybe you guys were going through something where, you know, you have very different interests. Well, now it's time to find those interests, you know, and that's really, it's about finding common ground, right? Finding common ground and really digging up and really pulling out those treasures, right, in the relationship and putting them on the table and saying, all right, we have so much here. Let's not throw it away. Let's figure it out, right? Let's figure it out. Now we have the Ten of Cups in your near future. Now this is the thing with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, always, not even sometimes in my readings, okay? Something is getting in the way of you guys being happy and it's external to you. So it could be, so if this is having to do with a relationship, so it's you and your partner, right? There could be some issue going on with family, some issue going on with friends, some issue going on with work. This could have to do with external money pressures. This could have to do with something to do with career, okay, where it's this external issue that's getting in the way. And until that thing is addressed, and you have the power to do that, you know, once you do that, this can turn upright. And you want the Ten of Cups energy. That is being in a very nurturing, supportive, beautiful connection. But there is something that's getting in the way, something that's preventing. And I feel like it's your partner from showing up in full form. In full form. So I feel like here, and the reason I'm saying this is because this is the external energy, the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is your partner feeling like, the problem is not with me, my friend, it's with you, Leo. The problem's not me, I'm not changing, kind of thing. You know, I mean, again, the energies could always be reversed, but these are the placements, right, in the Celtic cross spread. This is an external energy, you know. So the thing is, even if you guys have a certain meeting of the minds, are they really able to hold fast to that promise to evolve into something different? You know, are they to, for example, to be more specific, let's just say your partner hangs out with their friends way too much. And they're like, well, no, I don't see anything wrong with it. And you guys have this conversation. They're like, you know what? You're right. I really want this to work. I'm going to pull back on seeing my friends so much, or going to the gym so much, or gaming so much, or doing whatever so much outside of the relationship. And it's only like a matter of time. It's not that much time before it ends up going back into the same space. So that third thing, their friends, the gaming, the gym, whatever, could be what's getting in the way. But it could also equally be, you know, anything external having to do with family, some sort of issue that's going on with the kids, anything like that is really getting in the way. you know, this external thing. Maybe you're wanting to start a family and you're having a really hard time getting pregnant. That would be like an outside situation that you guys are needing to deal with together, right? So it's this idea that that needs to be dealt with. So, yeah. Now, if this has to do with a job, this is somebody who is really getting under your skin at work, some sort of challenge that you're going through at work. I feel like you really like your job, Leo. Like wherever it is, you really do like it, but there is something that comes up that's really getting in the way of you feeling comfortable there. You're always in the space, like I said, of defending yourself. And the person who you're dealing with, they don't see what they're doing wrong. They think it's all you. So you're in the space of being like, oh, fabulous. You know, I can't change them. I can only control myself. What do I do? So you can end up simply just focusing on the money and understanding that you're not going to end up being super happy in this career that you're in right now because of this individual. So either they're going to leave or you're going to change careers, where you end up in a space where you're accepting like, okay, you know what? This is really not working for me, but I need the money. So I'm going to work. I'm going to, you know, to get the money, whatever. But then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse as you near future. They are getting in the way of you feeling super happy there. So either they go or maybe you switch, either departments or companies or whatever it is, in order for you to get to that space. But I feel like you're going to have really good energy helping you out here. So that's really good. Okay, but if it has to do with relationship, anything, it really is going to require some like humbling, because you're not going to have a choice other than to be that with this person or this situation. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull some love. Let's pull some love. So these we do not read in reverse. Wedding. And again, this doesn't have to have anything to do with the Celtic cross that we just pulled. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But here, wedding, this situation involves a marriage. So maybe you are married and you are in a space of looking to free yourself because your feelings have changed for your partner, or their feelings have changed for you, and that is a very painful energy that you are needing to deal with. Right, I don't want to say anything. I'm getting something here. Nope, I pulled 2. Let's get 2. Oh, wow. It's sticky on my cards. We have the Grim Reaper and then engagement ring, Leo. There is more than one energy here. I'm telling you right now. Yep. That confirmed it. When I saw the hand of cards and I saw soulmate, I just started to feel this other sort of surrounding energy, and then that just confirms it. Okay. All right. These are already shuffled, so I don't want to go too crazy on that. 9 of Cups. Honestly, guys, I shuffle the deck 6 times between readings. 6. And then I do additional on. I've been getting 9 of Cups in this position. I think this is the 3rd reading in a row. Temperance. Very nice. Ooh, the Chariot. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's see. We have a lot going on here. All right, so this, like I said, this situation involves marriage. So this could be that you guys are married, that you're engaged, that you're getting married, or let's say the end of this could be culminating in a marriage, because we do have engagement ring. Then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And guys, this could be the type of situation where you guys might have like physical connection, but it's the kind of situation where, you know, when you're feeling really disrespected by someone and they suddenly are not as attractive to you anymore, even though they haven't physically changed. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like there's this, because I'm feeling this divide in that way. Very interesting. Then we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. In spirit. Believe this. And they will manifest physically. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Oh, Leo, I have to tell you, I'm just feeling, for at least a healthy handful of you, no question, that some of you are looking to move out of a marriage. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. No bad guys in this situation here. Yeah. Then we have Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Being strategic. Not showing your hands. Then we have Hammer. Sabotage and rebuilding. Working on it. Interrogation. Repetitive. So you might be in a situation where kind of like the same thing happens over and over and over again. You know, and it's like all the questions and all, you know, that hamster wheel, right? That kind of hamster wheel, this repetitive kind of, you know, always working on it. But then it's like sabotage and the questioning, and then let's work on it. The sabotage and the questioning, and then let's work on it. And then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And I'm putting this here for a minute. We have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, completion, union. So we have an ending and then we have a beginning here. So I have here as clarifications for this energy. I've been so busy trying to make you someone you're not that I lost who I am in the process. I can't talk to you. I miss you too much. I still love you too much. I'm not mean. I'm trying to heal. Manipulation is like breathing to you. You can't even see it. The self-absorbed narcissist will never actually see you. Please don't take it personally. They are broken. And then we have a blank card, which is, I have 4 of them in this deck. This is, you know, whatever you really wish for, think about it now. Bring that energy into the reading. Addiction is an issue in the connection. So addiction is any kind of imbalance, right? So this can certainly have to do with alcohol, drugs, food, sex, gambling, any sort of irresponsible behavior like that. It could have to do with fear of intimacy. It could have to do with fear of abandonment, you know, incredible anxiety where somebody just doesn't want to get help, you know? Like somebody might be struggling with some sort of imbalance and they just don't want to take the medication, they don't want to get the help, whatever it is. But yeah, but we have the engagement here. So we have engagement when we have soulmate, and this is the thing with this soulmate energy, this person's not in your energy yet. So you need to free yourself because that soulmate energy is in your energy field somewhere. That's going to end up bringing on this engagement, which is going to end up being your wish fulfillment, but you need to free yourself first. And then we have the temperance energy. Temperance is a Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is about luck and expansion, but it also rules our moral code, what we believe to be right for ourselves and our life. And it's also movement forward. So temperance is this realization of like what's necessary and like moving forward with that, what the right thing is, you know, understanding really what is the right thing here for this situation and moving forward with that. And then we have the Chariot energy, which is a Cancer energy. And Cancer is that 4th house of home, love, safety, family. Could be metaphorical. It doesn't mean you guys are just going to like, you know, get married and suddenly live together or anything, but it's like that, it's that space. It's moving in the direction that you're meant to be in, right? That's what we mean by, you know, that home space, right? Where you feel like, yeah, I'm home with this person kind of thing. Yeah, but I see, Leo, I don't see you, whatever energy you came in with, I feel like there is a relationship that's over. You're going to be freeing yourself and you're going to be entering into a new energy. and that there were real reasons why this other relationship could not work out. There was manipulation, there's narcissistic behavior, there is addiction. I mean, this is all indicated here. Okay? And I do feel like, Leo, you just like stand back, my friend. Like, you know, you need to heal. And as you heal, your energy field is going to shift and you're going to be inviting somebody in. You're realizing how you lost yourself in this connection. Or however it resonates, right? The energies could always be vice versa. I do want to say that. So if you're watching this and you're like, hell no, that was me or whatever, then fine, it's your reading, right? You have to relate to it as you see fit. But I'm getting here that there was a lot of hurt here. I mean, listen, whenever you're dealing with the narcissist and manipulation and addiction, there's pain. I don't care what anybody says, right? I mean, that is absolutely true. But because they're a narcissist and they always want to go for that supply, as soon as they feel like they're losing you, they're going to try to come in and love bomb you just to keep you in the energetic arena. But the reality is they're never actually seeing you or feeling for you in the way that you deserve. So this really has to be, I'm not even talking about going gray rock. I mean, you have to just like not talk to them because you felt so much. There's a lot of hurt and pain and whatever. You need to take this space and just cut them the hell out so you can open up your energy field to let this other person come in who is, by the way, temperance. Love it. You want that Sagittarius energy in here as far as your path moving forward. Because this has to do with respect and a value system and integrity, being able to work from that space, which it seems like you weren't having in this other connection. So you might have been married to somebody or you might be married to somebody who's super self-absorbed. This is a very specific message, guys. Certainly don't try to make this fit if you're not resonating with it. But listen, I see good things for you on the other side of it, so that's good. And that is what I have for you right now, Leo. I hope this was helpful in some way. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.